Welcome to this brief introduction to M.T. Vasudevan Nair. M.T. Vasudevan Nair, popularly known as M.T., is an Indian author, screenplay writer, and film director. He is a prolific and versatile writer in modern Malayalam literature and is one of the masters of post-independence Indian literature. His debut novel, Nalukattu, or Ancestral Home, which is translated to English as The Legacy, wrote at the age of 23, won the Kerala Sahitya Academy Award in 1958. It literally created a stir in Malayalam literature. This masterful literary craftsmanship soon got widely acknowledged in the Malayalam literature and is also considered as a revival of a literary tradition initiated by Thagazhi Shivashankaran Pillai, Vaikam Muhammad Bashir, and Uroop. His other novels include Manju, which is translated as Mist, Kalam, Asuravithu, Randamuram. These works had the fine blend of romanticism and many shades of human life, especially suffering, which he portrayed masterfully. This unique approach to writing made M.T. popular among the common people, as they found solace in the candid depiction of logical outcomes and simple philosophies of life. His works were favored mostly due to the treatment of the story, which often highlighted the plight of the land he belonged to and the ebb and tide of life as experienced through various characters, especially that of common man. The background of most of his stories had the essence of Malayalam and Malayali, with the river Nila or Bharatapuzha having a profound effect in many of his creations. Bharatapuzha or Nila occurs and reoccurs in M.T.'s fiction as a presence and as a symbol endorsing this view. The staple locale of his fiction is the Valvanadan village. The landscape and ethos of the Valvanadan region and the transformations undergone by them in the course of the century, involving relics of the Taravada and the communal tensions, provide a challenging theme for the highly evocative style of Vasudevan Nair's narrative art. The deep emotional experiences of his early days have gone into the making of most of his novels. Most of his works are oriented towards the basic Malayalam family structure, Malayali family structure and culture, and many of them were path-breaking in the history of Malayalam literature. His three seminal novels on life in the matriarchal family in Kerala are Nalukattu, Asuravithu, and Kalam. Randamuram, which retells the story of the Mahabharata from the point of view of Bhimasena, is widely credited as his masterpiece. The temporal milieu of M.T.'s fiction stretches over the second half of the 20th century, a period of tremendous social, cultural, and economic changes. M.T. felt that this theme of social conflict and class war were an outdated phenomenon in the context of present Kerala. The protagonists of M.T. are men out of society, outcast, and at war with themselves, a sharp contrast to the heroes of Keshadev or Thagazhi, who fight a losing war against the hostile forces in the society. The disintegration of human values and relationship, which creates identity crisis, sense of loss, dehumanization, alienation from one's own surroundings, etc., have been presented in its depth by M.T. more than any other writers. M.T., in spite of his broad and deep sympathy for the marginalized, doesn't identify himself with any particular political ideology or movement. M.T. Vasudevan Nair is also a scriptwriter and director of Malayalam films. He has directed 7 films and written the screenplay for around 54 films. M.T.'s foray into the domain of silver screen was a rewarding one as scriptwriter for Olavum Theeravum, which fetched him the State Film Award for Best Scriptwriter in 1970. But it was Nirmalyam that transformed MT into a man of many parts, and he won the National Award for the Best Director and Scriptwriter in 1973. The film was all about the fallouts of economic depression caused by neglecting practical wisdom and clinging on to unwarranted religious dogmas. The film was a turning point in the history of Malayalam cinema. His second directorial venture was Bandhanam in 1978, which portrayed the invisible bindings among individuals, even while separated physically. Manya, Varikuri, and Kadavu are his other noted films as director. He won the National Film Award for Best Screenplay 4 times for Oru Vadakkan Veeragatha, Kadavu, Sadayam and Parinayam, which is the most by anyone in the screenplay category. He was awarded the highest literary award in India, that is Jnanapith, in 1995 for his overall contribution to Malayalam literature. In 2005, India's third highest civilian honor, Padma Bhushan, was awarded to him. He has won numerous other awards and recognitions, including Sahitya Academy Award, Kerala Sahitya Academy Award, Vayalar Award, Vallathar Award, Eduthachan Award, and Madhubhumi Literary Award. He was also awarded J.C. Daniel Award for Lifetime Achievement in Malayalam Cinema for the year 2013. He served as the editor of Madhubhumi Illustrated Weekly for several years. In the arena of Malayalam literature and also in the field of cinema, M.T. Vasudevan Nair is no doubt a towering personality, with his vitality and passion to infuse novel and creative elements in writing. Thank you.